Fundamental money, you're looking for a purchase of Model S. Is that true? Yes, man. Those robots are badass. I've got one guarding my mansion. You know how much are you selling them for? I have one now. Let's see. Commission you the ecliptic we're looking to get rid of. If you can pay cash or make a sell. You can do. Yeah, I don't care. What's security gonna do on this big world? Have the cash where you live. Or meet. Or in 2 days, bring all the cash with you. I cannot trust them. No cash, no sell. Please no. I have contingencies for people who decide to be idiots. This one too good. Yeah, lose huge. Give me my money. You're lucky that I'm willing to let you live. After that, if you don't pay me or return the robot, I will kill you. Games, woo. You got tofu. You're all hello, yes sir. Do you have the money? Thank you, please. And I was like, here's your money. Bam, bam, bam. Bruno. You go to the UC, selling back micro robots is illegal, idiot. You know what's funny? I do have the money right next to my bed. Not that you'll ever know where that is by. Your money keep possibly this stupid. You know who I bought that robot from, right? Do the words remote activation mean anything to you? Bring my money immediately or you'll be dead in your apartment tonight. Haha, tofu. Yikes.
Solomon Coe when I grow up?
Dude, jump.
provide updates for any suspicious activity. Is that clear?
That's it, thanks. Let's just take a look here. Okay, you're going to want to head for box 45A. It should be near Apex Electronics.
You can't possibly be serious. Are you looking at the same diagram I am? 47B is obviously the next one. It's on the same level. I appreciate that you've listened to reason. The junction box should be just nearby. We'll have this solved in short order. Adequately done.
Zoe, I know how to read. Ignore her. Head for box 45A, okay?
Miss Reyes and I have both noted that the next node in this trace is not on any of the current diagrams.
She means it's not in the well. It's somewhere on the surface. Which technically means it's not my responsibility. However, we agreed that we all like to see this through. If you head upside, I'll pull up the diagrams we need.
This better be my last one, bro. I'm sick of this mission. Sick of clicking on boxes.
Miss Reyes is still collecting the necessary diagrams and blueprints to accurately assess the situation. Before she returns, I'm going to make you an offer. Whatever you find at the end of this path,
No.
you bring it to me first. I'll be certain that Mast gets what it needs. But I traded valuable information. I suspect you're going to...
Nope. Not selling you shit. Don't care. Not buying my integrity. Maybe if I was playing a
I
different
guarantee
character, but
you the
not
trade
as
authority
myself.
will pay
Nope.
well.
Got too much respect
Consider
for
that
myself.
as you head towards the residential district. We can't pinpoint the source yet, but it's somewhere over there.
Suck a dick. Suck a dick. Suck a dick. Suck a dick. I'm giving it to the cool lady that's nice to me. You're a bitch. I don't like you.
Hey, you should be getting close. Looks like it's somewhere near Athena Tower. Zoe says there's a junction box on the building's exterior. I'm not sure why she knows that. Well, that's unexpected. Powering down that junction doesn't show any other connections.
Clearly, the source must be inside that residential tower.
Yeah, that would make sense. You know, I think I remember seeing a report about problems on one of the upper floors. I bet it's related. See if you can get up there.
What world is a tablet worth 140 and a Coca-Cola worth 75, bro? Pause. So someone was crypto mining a bank.
should avoid falls from that height unless you are properly equipped with a jetpack.
Wham bam, thank you, ma'am. Where? Okay.
When I grow up, I'm gonna be a three-star ranger.
Contusion.
Seems like the Crimson Fleet is everywhere these days, spreading like a virus through the settled systems. They like to set up shop in old
So you tracked it down.
places abandoned.
You've got something to show?
That way, they can strike anywhere.
Great. I'll get this back to Nasford. I'm not stupid. I know Zoe probably made you an offer. I appreciate that you didn't take it.
That's nothing.
And I'm really glad we got to work together on this. So, looks like maybe someone thought they could hack into Galabank's system. In fact, looks like maybe they did. Still want to claim you had nothing to do with this, Zoe?
My dear, why in the world would I want to break the law? And Galbank, no less. I do quite enough business with them as it is.
All right. Well, I'll have some people look over this. Maybe they'll be in touch.
I very much doubt that.
See you around.
It's cliche, but it's true. Everything has a price. And whatever it may be, I can afford it.
You're a bitch. Work to live.
What?
Yes? What?
Hey there. Always nice to see a new face. First time in New Atlantis?
Sure.
Oh boy. I didn't mean for you to take it personally. It's just something to say to customers. Break the ice. Know what I mean? Listen, you just relax. Make yourself comfortable. You're welcome to stay as long as you want. That work for you, new guy? Let me know if there's anything I can get you. Bit of a slow news day around here. Ah, well, speaking of news, some folks are convinced David Barron, you know, the SSN anchor, is some sort of Freestar sympathizer. Ridiculous, if you ask me. Sure, they ran a couple of stories about Aquila City that weren't totally critical, but come on. Have you ever been? It's really not that bad. Anyway, that's the sort of high-stakes stuff people talk up while waiting on a flight. So glad you asked, aren't you? I can tell. See, this only works if we both talk. Otherwise, I'm just giving a speech and I hate public speaking.
Shut up. Fucking looking at map.
You know, I had a guy in here last week ranting that General Shao ought to send the Marines down into the well. I'm usually all for letting folks speak their mind. Most times it can't be helped after a few drinks. But that was just too much. Anybody stuck living in the well, it almost certainly isn't by choice. And things down there aren't that bad. Bit of a slow news day. Ah, well, speaking of news, some folks are convinced David Barron, you know, the SSN anchor, is some sort of Freestar sympathizer. Ridiculous, if you ask me. Sure, they ran a couple of stories about Aquila City that weren't totally critical, but come on. Have you ever been? It's really not that bad. Anyway, that's the sort of high-stakes stuff people talk up while waiting on a flight. So glad you asked, aren't you? I can tell. Yep. Spaceport traffic keeps me pretty busy. But just between you and me, I've got something in the works that'll change everything. A new drink that'll make this place famous. Galaxy-wide. You would love it, I guarantee. Only, I can't make you one right now. Don't have the ingredients.
Of course you don't.
I made a deal with a hauler to bring me some small samples of an ingredient I think will make all the difference. But it never showed up. Turns out the guy I hired was also hired by a few other folks. The kind of folks who ship less than legal cargo. Security got wind, and the whole lot was impounded. Now they're just sitting on it, taking their sweet time like they always do. It's killing me. Ah, yes. What with all these extra credits cluttering up the place, why didn't I think of that? Sorry, snark isn't helpful. This stuff was pricey to get a hold of the first time. I submitted all the paperwork, believe me. It won't amount to anything, but I did it. And really, I'm not even certain this is what I need to finish the recipe. I think it is. I need to get my hands on that cargo. I really do. It's gonna keep me awake nights if I don't try. Before we say anything else, I am in no way asking you to do anything that might violate any of the many, many laws in place here in New Atlantis or the larger United Colonies. This is just one friend talking to another friend, asking if maybe that friend could possibly find a way to get her important cargo out of the impound. And if, hypothetically, that were done in a less than 100% legal way, well, that might not be the worst thing in the world. You, with me on this? God, you have no idea what a relief this is. I'm obviously not
Who do you need me to
expecting
kill?
you or anyone to go in guns blazing and taking hostages or something. I just figure there has to be a way to get what I need. I'm not worried. I'm annoyed. Wait, are you saying I should be worried? No, of course not. It'll be fine. Totally fine. I trust you. See you around.
Ever been to Sidonia? My brother works there.
No. Just trying to give me a quest.
I really love this place.
Thank you for the follow, Autumn. Hi. Hello, by the way.
Couldn't imagine living
Thank you
anywhere
for the
else.
follow. I appreciate that a lot. Welcome to the stream, by the way.
Oh, sure. There's always tons of travel into. I love talking with the. Not to mention, he's a Marine, and if that wasn't, he keeps telling me it's safe and how he loves his job, but I just worry about it. All I ever hear about Sidonia is. I hope you're right, but oh my, it just feels. There's a huge. Trust me. Or maybe I just.
Well, if I see
Have
him,
a good
I'll tell
one.
him you say hi. I'm sure I might. Small worlds. Unknown.
A diplomatic visa? You got to be kidding.
Hey, this really isn't a good place for civilians to be hanging around. There's something I can help? Yeah, I can't really. Try it. I dare you. Yeah, I hope so. I'm trying to be reasonable here. I'm glad you... All right, look, don't tell anyone I did this for you. I could lose my job over it. If anyone asks, I had nothing to do with this. You got it? 1 second. All right, make it quick, will you? Hey, try and be careful, okay? Don't want a ship landing on your head.
That was easy, I guess. What the fuck? What am I looking at? Okay.
Not too much to ask for.
Please keep moving. Okay.
I don't want to sound desperate, but any luck finding my cargo? Hey there, new guy. Good to see you again. Can I get you something? Oh, no way. You really got it? I probably don't want to know what you did to get this, right? I mean, I want to know, but it's maybe better if I don't. I certainly hope not. This is a huge deal to me, but it's not worth either of us. Well, look, I can assure this will all be worth it in the end. Matter of... On top of that, you get free drinks. Not like unlimited free drinks, but you want a little... I need some time to work on what comes next. But this was the difficult part, I think. Really? Thank you so much.
Problem. Easy, I'll drink.
Well, that's what I mean.
This doesn't look free to me. Bitch,
Stop by anytime you'd like to.
that wasn't a free drink.
Hi, how are you?
Awful, I didn't get any free drinks, bro. I got fucking lied to. Could've used a pick-me-up and this bitch lied to me.
What? Can't you see I'm dealing with something? Did you not hear? They won't let me enter the city. Me. A political envoy who comes here constantly trying to. And this is the thanks I get? They won't let me enter. Oh, really? And here I am biting. Look, if you have time, could you please go to the Freestar Collective Embassy? Thank you. I'll wait here until the embassy sends the cab.
You will be scanned as you enter the city.
Shit's all laggy. That's not what I was supposed to do. Yeah, cool.
Wow, you look different.
It's me.
I mean, you look great, but isn't it going to confuse him? He won't even recognize you.
I'll be mysterious.
Zoe, you are one in a million.
No.
Maybe for our third date, I'll be a redhead. Oh, I
dizzying
like
keeping
your
up with my
nose.
friend's
I have
looks.
to remember it.
Maybe I should update my look.
You simply have to try enhance.
Okay.
I feel...
Are you working toward that?
Yes, exactly. It's like...
The guards will check you at the elevators. Try not to make a fuss. Welcome to the Freestar Embassy. Is there something I can help? Typical UC security. They try to bully us every chance they get and still manage to play the victim. I'll get this squared away with the folks down at the spaceport.
Okay, so.
Well, hello. You hear about the job by any chance? The officer over there can help you with any help. Part-time security officer. The position's very flexible. We've had some gaps in the schedule lately. Macy's out on maternity leave. So really, we just need someone to... Well, first things first. It sure counts for something. I mean, you're alive. Well, your first assignment couldn't be easier. Go to Mast and check in with Agent... There was a package left at a dead drop, and they need UC security to have... Let me know if you have any questions.
Oh, I was supposed to talk to somebody in there, wasn't I? For my monitors. Too, dude. My monitors that I ordered the other day are supposed to be coming in.
I have a feeling today's going to be a great day. Don't you agree?
No, it's gonna be awful.
Performing that feat regularly could lead to permanent injury.
The fewer people there are thinking about Aegis on a daily basis, the easier my job is. You are, of course, welcome at any time here in Mast. Same as anyone. Just be aware. No. My parents would never have been so presumptuous. Every agent who joins Aegis gets to choose a pseudonym, pending approval, of course. I chose this for myself when I signed on. I have, of course, since learned that I am not nearly as smart as I thought I was as a younger man. I suppose none of us are.
Okay, then.
Ah, right. You're Sergeant Yumi's recruit. You're taller than I expected. I shouldn't, but I always do. Part of the job, really. We're always trying to fill in the blanks. In any case, let me fill you in. We have a dead drop that we think has been compromised. So I'd like someone from UC Security to handle the pickup instead. Take the package back to Sergeant Yumi, and he'll check it in as evidence before it gets routed back to Aegis. Take the Nat to the spaceport. There should be a Galbank ATM right next to the station. The package is taped under one of the benches. Grab it and deliver it to Sergeant Yumi, and the job's done.
Good luck with the mission.
How's the investigation going? Still have questions? Go ahead and ask. Nicely done. It's really hard to... That being said, my love, we've gotten a lot of new personnel as of late. Who knew all I had... As am I. And the best part is... Anyway, here's your payment.
Another day?
I know your type. The freewheeling.
December, quite like the holiday.
Huh. Well, isn't this a pleasant surprise? I hadn't expected to run into you again. Indeed I am. The success of my previous venture, with which you so kindly assisted, has been brought to the attention of MAST. There is growing concern. Oh my. A bit of an unintentional pun, isn't it? Well, the data we gathered points to a definitive trend. The vibrations coming from this tree, because we've never seen this before, not on this scale, we have absolutely no idea what the... It's imperceptible by normal human standards now, but given time... I am attempting to formulate one, yes. But until I have all of the relevant information, there is data regarding other, younger members of the species. Unfortunately, there are some, shall we say, personal issues with acquired... personnel issues, if you understand. What? No, that... One of the other researchers in MAST, Emilio Hadek. He and I don't see eye to eye, and so far, I'm hoping that if someone else were to ask, he might be more... Oh, thank you. Last I knew, he was on a field assignment, perhaps...
Wen really keeps the distribution center.
Mind your step. Important research happening here. Could you stand a little to the left? I think you're blocking my reading. Trees? I see what's going on. No. No way. Kelton is actively... Whatever this thing is he's on about, he's just doing it to make himself look good with the higher-up. Right. Of course, we're all... he really won't. Okay, you know what? But I'm only going to do so after you've helped me secure a better... Well, then I guess we don't have anything else to do. See you around. Changed your mind, did... Oh, don't worry. You're just going to erase some files for me. Make sure I look good next time promotion. Wait, really? I've gotten a few bad performance evaluations in the last couple of years. Totally unjust. I found a backdoor into the MAST network so I could make... The only way to get access is from the terminal in her apartment. So... From where I'm standing, kind of... Yeah, maybe. Okay, look. Just hear me out, all right? I really need this to happen. If you do this for me, I can make it worth your while. You delete that data, I get promoted, I'm pulling in a bigger salary. I can compensate you. I'll throw in some extra credits for you, okay? A nice little bonus. But first, you need to get into the chief engineer's apartment. Oh, good. Thank God. Listen, this will be good for the... Just get in, act... Between you and me? I'm just kidding, of course. I work really, really hard at my job. Studied in computational bioscience, did some time... These days, I just help out wherever I can. Waiting for a good opportunity. Maybe an opening in a minute.
Here we are, the lodge. The front door should unlock if you hold up the watch that Barrett gave you. I have messaged the other members of Constellation. They will be waiting for us inside.
While I'm here, might as well do it.
Captain Braden. Everyone will be in the library, just inside. If
So
Barrett
cool that
were
this is my
here,
name.
he'd probably tell you that you're part of something bigger now, and he hopes you'll make this place your home.
Oh, please. Ridiculous. Easiest bet I'll ever win. You really think... We appear to have a visitor.
Welcome to Constellation. We have a lot to talk about. Would you care to tell us what happened to our friend? Why you're here and he isn't? I see. Vasco, verify.
All statements made have been factual.
This is just typical.
Excuse me.
Barrett hands over our ship and our robot to some random employee of that discount mining outfit he uses.
Walter.
And if we hadn't insisted on installing those emergency protocols, I guarantee you this rock breaker here would be halfway to Neon.
But that didn't happen. He's here with the artifact.
Thank you, Matteo. Now, let's focus on what's in front of us, shall we? What happened when it was extracted? Did anyone see anything? Hear anything? We think it's anyone else who pulls one out of the rock for the first time. Why? We're not sure yet. So if you wouldn't mind adding another data point. Interesting. Similar to Barrett's description of the experience, with less embellishment.
Are you hearing this? Do you all believe me now?
Whether it happened or not wasn't in doubt. But honestly, Katri, if you expect us to believe in fairy tales...
If this is the greatest mystery in the universe, why couldn't it be part of the ultimate mystery?
But gentlemen, can we please focus? Noel, I think it's time we tested your theory.
Right. Let's see. We know the artifacts react to each other. The pieces we already have move when they're in close contact. Now, if we add this new one to the two we already have...
The artifact. If you could place it on the table here.
That's it. Just like the others.
And to imagine, we thought there were only 2 of them at first.
I'm sure there's more.
Oh my god, that's it. They're reacting. Look at how it's coming together. That energy that's arcing between them, no manufactured material in the settled systems can do that. None of them. This proves
Easy, girl. Breathe. You'll have a heart attack.
She's not the only one. If they're coming together, that means there's a set.
Built by an intelligence outside the settled systems.
That's
still 2,000 credits for our little wager?
This is so cool, bro.
You're on, Walter.
Well, if we had all the answers, it wouldn't be exciting, now would it?
Not to take away from the moment, but what are we going to do about our new friend here?
So, are you ready to get to work? See if exploration is the life you want to lead in this little universe of ours? Individually, they're just odd hunks of metal. Another oddity from the uncharted reaches of space. As to what they are, what they're building, well, you'll be part of solving that puzzle now.
Dope.
You should take some time to get settled in. Introduce yourself to everyone.
Eyes watering so bad.
Some of our members aren't here, but you'll meet them soon. Come find me when you're ready. You and I are going to be doing some traveling together. Get your feet wet. And here, I think you've earned something for bringing the artifact to us. In addition to credits, why don't we set you up with a backpack with some boost capability? You'll need it out in the field anyway. Just mind your head.